What's happening, guys? DDBR89 here, back again with another Bleach Brave Souls character test and stats review. So we are back again with some old familiar faces in the Brave Soul selection, and that is Riruka, Holified Ichigo, so there's a full Holified one with the Zero Blast, and Shunsui. So what we're going to do first is have a little look at their stats and stuff. So, like I said, these are old characters. These characters have been done before plenty of times in the Brave Soul. The availability is literally, you've got 2 days on this, so make sure you get in. So we're going to start looking at Riruka's stats, and we'll go from there. So remember, she is max level 100, 5-star. Her stamina 758, attack 468, defense 299, focus 242, and her spiritual pressure or special is 536. So remember, her soul trait is a strong attack plus 20% max, okay? So next is Ichigo, so this is Sarah Ichigo, and his stamina is 703, which is amazing. Attack 512, defense 256, focus 230, and special or spiritual pressure 470. His soul trait is normal attack damage 20% plus, okay, or plus 20%. And last but not least is Shunsui. So his stamina is 731, attack 499, defense 268, focus 228, and spiritual pressure is 480. And once again, same as Ichigo, normal attack damage 20%, but these are all at their max stats, okay? So we're going to go on to their 6-star stats. Obviously should be better. So Riruka, stamina 781, attack 527, defense 306, focus 261, and spiritual pressure 622. So as you can see, she's a killer of Soul Reapers, or a killer is Soul Reapers. Her strong attack damage goes up to 25% max, and her attainable skills are really good as well. So she's a bruiser, increased normal attack damage, frenzy, increased strong attack hits, devastation, increased special move damage, debilitator, increased duration of infected status elements, and sprinter, which increases the number of flash steps. So great overall attainable skills, but remember, these are when they're at their level 6-star, and their max skill is 150. You don't have to get those for attainables, but yeah. Next one is Ichigo. His stamina 740, attack 606, defense 279, focus 265, and spiritual pressure is 546. His attack damage or normal attack damage is the same as his 5-star, so not a major increase. He's a Roncar killer, and his attainable skills, which he's got quite a few to go from on this, and it starts with long reach, increased normal attacks area of effect, bruiser, increased normal attack damage, adrenaline, increased normal attack speed, berserker, increased strong attack damage, devastation, which is increased special move damage, and you got sprinter, which also increases the number of splash steps. So he's got the same, well, quite a few of them have the same attainable skills, but he's got a lot more than the other two that we're going to go through, okay? So the next person we're going to go to is Shunsui, which once again, level 150, 6-star, etc, etc. Stamina 810, attack 579, defense 277, focus 236, and spiritual pressure is 541. His normal attack damage goes up a bit by 5%, but at his overall max, his normal attack damage is 25%. Okay, so he's an Espada killer, and his attainable skills, he's only got a few, it's only 4, which is long reach, increased normal attack area of effect, bruiser, increased normal attack damage, berserker, increased strong attack damage, and sprinter, like everyone else, increased number of flash steps. Okay, like I said, he's only got a few, but they are very good attainable skills. These summons is, like I said before, it's only 2 days to get them if you haven't got them or you really want them. And there's also little notes at the end which pretty much say to get a minimum of a 4-star and above, you have to do the 10 times summons. Well, you'll be guaranteed at least one, but we're not here for that. We're here to test out these characters, and first of all, we might as well start off with Shunsui. Okay, so I like seeing their stats on the graph, so once we get this loaded up, we'll see. You have to remember that it is only 5-star at the moment, so we can't test him at a 6-star, but as you can see, his graph is looking really good. His attack and his spiritual pressure is really good. His focus and defense and stamina are roughly on par of itself, but overall he's great, and we've used him before, So we're going to go for our normal attacks, and then we're just going to start barraging him and showcase what he can actually do. So hopefully he can destroy them, well, destroy everyone with time to spare. We're going to try and use his spiritual pressure attack, and hopefully this could do him in one. I doubt it. Yeah, I need to get them closer, but he's good. He's a good attack. He's got nice amount of stamina, so health, and his spiritual pressure attack should really kill them. Especially seen on the graph, it was pretty much on point. His normal attacks are quite strong, so that, yep, time to spare. Like I said, he's done him, and we can just go through some more little attacks. I do like how he actually fights. He is a great character to have in your team. But we'll go on to our next character, and that is going to be Riruka, and she should be great as well, because I've played with her before. She has great spiritual pressure, and everything else is on point. But once again, we are only using the 5-star character, and as I said, the graph of hers is amazing. She puts Shunsui to shame. All of her stats look like they're nearly maxed out on the graph, but we don't know how much the graph significantly defines it. So we'll see how she fares in the arena. So like always, we're going to start off with our normal attack, and she likes to shoot off and keep herself at a distance, which is really good. I do like the update as well, because it's got on their attack things, they've got little buttons next to it, which are, well, they're not really buttons, but it shows what type of attack it is. So she's got little purple dots above her, well, significant attack types. I remember Shunsui, which has a fire type, which shows he's constantly going to put someone on fire or some shit like that. But we'll see what she can do. And I think hers is a poison type, as I can see, or some sort of stun type, which is really good. And it looks like it's going to be over after this one, because she's just smashed him up quick time, and her attacks are really, really, really strong. But the graph did say beforehand that she's going to kick some ass. So as she has time to spare, we might as well just finish off with the last special attack, or the spiritual pressure attack. I don't know what you want me to call it. I'm just going to call it a special attack, to be honest. But yeah, she finished quick time. She had a little bit of time to spare, a little bit of time to muck about. But that is it for her. And we're going on to our last one. I thought I'd try to save the best for last, but I don't know what his stats are going to stay on the graph. I cannot remember. And we're going to end with Ichigo. Well, this is the full holified Ichigo. At some point, if you've been playing this for a while, you must have had him in your team if you haven't already got him. But his stats are quite impressive. I can say he's more like a Shunsui sort of a type graph. Attack is way above par. His spiritual pressure is above par. It should be a lot higher, I feel, his spiritual pressure, but what can you say? Defense and everything else wasn't all that, but his attack alone should be enough to, let's say, get the job done. And I sort of fucked up a bit here. I've dropped the special attack the wrong way, but we'll see what we can get out of it, because it should be an overall perimeter attack. Let's see what he's done. Yeah, see, I didn't even have to be pointing at them, and we have fucked them up. They're done. This is it. It's game over. So if you manage to get him, in your team, and you manage to 6-star him, this is him at 5-star. Now imagine him at 6-star, and you're laughing. You've pretty much game over. So last special attack, do it facing the screen. I just love the animation for it, because it just shows raw power pretty much. And that is it for him. He's just done. Now if you get him, like I said, you're laughing. I'd have him as a main character, my main front three, and pretty much fucks you up. But guys, that is it for me today. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and let me know in the comments below if you've got any of these characters. Have you got them 5-star, 6-star? Whereabouts have you got them in your team, first, second or third? But that's it for me. Like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more in the future, and until next time people, peace.